Nice outing for you today. Tied a career high with 10 strikeouts, even in the rain. How did you feel coming out to start today's game?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. Can't complain. Obviously, the weather was something to battle through. Just kind of mentally with it raining and being cold. But felt like I did a really good job, just kind of pushing through that. Definitely had to do my best to stay warm in the dugout between each inning. So, but yeah, I felt like I handled it pretty well.
Does it feel good to finally get a win?
Yes, it does. Feels really good. First one under my belt for the Cards. Just happy to get a win for my team.
You talked a little bit about you were adding a cutter on media day. Can you talk a little bit about how you've been able to mix that in and just what it's like, pitching in the rain and the cold and trying to get a grip on some of these other things that are not just a straight fastball?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been mixing in my cutter really effectively. I feel like it's kind of been something that we've gone through the second time through the order. So, but my confidence grows in it every outing that I throw it in. So, and in regards to the weather, like I said, just being strong mentally, and but when I was warming up out there, and I was like, well, I had nothing I can do about the weather today. So, I mean, all I can do is go out there and throw strikes and try to get outs.
While you're sitting in the dugout, they're up here putting a 4 spot on the board in the first inning, and then 2, and then another 2. Obviously, that makes you feel pretty good going back out.
Yeah, really good. And it helps with some of the nerves too. Obviously, pitcher for the Cardinals, you got a little bit of butterflies before you get out there. So my offense going out there and putting up a 4 spot and even more throughout the game just makes my job easier. I know I can go out there and pound the ball in the zone and do my thing with a lead like that. So.
Obviously, they haven't gotten to ACC play yet, but how do you feel like you've made the transition to playing in the ACC, quote unquote?
Yeah, I feel like the transition's been really easy. I feel like throwing against my own teammates in the fall and early in the spring, I feel like I did a really good job, and they prepared me for ACC play in a couple weeks. So I feel good. I feel prepared and ready to do what I did today against those teams as well.
When you have a performance like you did today, and then you see Cade come in behind you and he throws 5 more strikeouts, how does that make you feel about him coming in behind you like that?
Yeah, it's really good to see. That's a guy who has been trying to find it the last couple weeks. So him coming in here right behind me and following what I did with that, it was just really good to see, and I'm really happy for him.
Can you talk a little bit about what the lead up is like to your Friday start during the week? What it might be like talking with Roger and going over hitters and just kind of the game plan of what you guys go through on the lead up to the start?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, obviously have some conversations with Coach Williams, just what we're going to see, what kind of hitters they are. That's obviously really important, kind of what they like to do offensively, if they're more of a small ball team or if they kind of live more in the gaps. But yeah, there's a lot of talk just about who we're going to face and just preparing for that. I think the preparation goes all the way back to my midweek pen, on Monday. Since Monday we've been preparing for these guys, and obviously face these guys a bunch at Wright State, so I kind of know, what they're going to have, how they're going to play. So,
Awesome. Cool.